Oklahoma City Blue Media Day, and we have been talking with several of the Oklahoma City Blue basketball players. Now we're going to talk with the head coach, Kameron Woods. Coach, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm just really excited about the upcoming basketball season. You're the new head coach of the G League basketball team, the Oklahoma City Blue. How'd you come into this role?
Well, I'd like to think it's been in the works for a while. I've been a part of the organization for a long time. So, played here, been an assistant here with the Blue, and then coming from an assistant with the Thunder. So, just continuing to grow, continuing to seek new opportunities, and continuing to develop. It's kind of all got me here where I'm at now.
Yeah. How excited are you about the basketball season this year?
Very excited. Being a part of the organization for as long as I have been, I feel like I know this place really well, and we have a great group of players that are all very motivated individuals who have come together as a group really nicely in training camp. So looking forward to see how these guys continue to grow through the ups and downs of a G League season, because it's going to happen. So I'm excited to see that.
What's life like as a head coach in the G League? What's your expectations? What are some of your objectives and goals as a head coach?
Yeah, I think connecting with the players and being where they are, meeting them right where they're at, while holding the bar high for them. These guys are all individually motivated. We want them to be, but I think it's getting them to understand in order to get what they want to get individually, the team has to be good. They have to play an appeasing style of basketball. It'll make everybody look better. So everybody has a willingness to sacrifice, and everybody has a willingness to grow through the ups and downs of a G League season. So holding the bar high for them, but also meeting them where they're at. It's a tough league they're trying to get into. Basketball is a very competitive sport. There's a lot of players everywhere. So there's going to be ups and downs naturally. We got to meet them where they are as individuals, but hold the bar high for them, because this is what they signed up for. We can't cut them short on that.
What style of basketball can we expect you guys to play?
Yeah, free-flowing is the word that a lot of people use. I wouldn't necessarily say free-flowing, but it's a style where there's a lot of playmakers out there who can make plays when the ball's in their hands. Not a ball dominant, not an ISO heavy. We want to move the ball. We want everybody to feel like they can make plays for us on offense. And then defensively, a connected group that's going to communicate, and that's going to be physical. We want to be physical. We want to communicate. We want to be early to spots, and we want to be a connected group when we're out there on the floor. If you look like you're disconnected when you're playing, it ends up showing, in the result, or it ends up showing when you want to portray what you look like as individuals. So for a connected group, we can do that.
And you've got a lot of talented basketball players on your team. How do you get them to play together? What's the key to success?
Yeah, there's a lot of keys there. We got to spend time together as a group. I thought training camp allowed us to do that. 2-a-days, we're in here in the gym, we're watching film. They're spending time with their individual coaches. They're spending time back there in the locker room. That's certainly part of it. And then the other part of it is just painting a picture of what they want as individuals. If you truly want the things you want as individuals, you want to go where you want to go, then we have to invest in the group. We have to invest in the environment, because everybody here is a part of that. Whether, whether individually you want them a part of that or not, they're a part of it. We're all wearing the same jersey. So it's investing in each other. And if we can do that in this environment, it should help when we get on the floor, because we don't look like an individual group of players out there trying to go where we want to go. We look like a group of players invested in where we're at right now, and as a result of that, it'll make them look better as individuals.
Is there any specific player that you're excited to coach this year?
The two ones that stick out, I'm excited for the whole group. The two that stick out are Abdul Gaddy and Scotty Hobson, just because they've been a part of the organization before. They were here when I was an assistant coach, so they know me. They just haven't seen me in the seat that I'm in now. So I've had a relationship with those guys. Hopefully they feel like that relationship's the same, even though I'm in a different seat. But those guys stick out because I've known them for a long time. But outside of that, I think the organization has done a good job of placing really talented individuals here who are also great people. So I could go down the roster of all the great people and their stories, and why it's exciting to coach them, and how much better I think they can get, how much better they want to get. But in short, it's those two guys, because I've known them for a while. They've seen me kind of navigate through, the coaching world and be where I'm at now.
We love our basketball here in the Oklahoma City market. What do you like most about playing here in Oklahoma City?
A lot of things. So, and I really mean it when I say it, like, I like living in Oklahoma City. I have a wife who's from Oklahoma, so my kids have grown up here. My kids were here when I was a player with the Blue. I've been in the NBA ranks, and they love the Blue. You know, they love coming to games. They love how the intimate family feel that it has. And then it's great to have family close around. You know, as I've navigated through it and all the travel, it's been great having my in-laws here with the kids when I'm gone. They help my wife. Happy wife, happy life. That's a
right.
real thing. You know, she's been very happy through all of that, and it's allowed me to grow here and continue to gather the new experiences that I've gathered. So all those things together make Oklahoma City a great place for me, you know.
Is, you know, transitioning from a player to an assistant coach and now the head coach of the Oklahoma City Blue, has that been difficult, or has it been rather seamless?
I think there's growing pains with it for sure. Yeah. What makes it unique here is, you know, I've been in almost every part of the organization on the basketball side, so I've grown a lot of really good relationships here, and a lot of those people are here still. So the amount of support that I've felt because of that has made the growing pains not as painful, because there's no shortage of people that I can pick up the phone and call who will be here at the drop of a dime if I need them, or offer insight if I need it, but also will give me space if I need it, you know, and let me figure some things out on my own as part of the experience. So all that gives me confidence to do the job, knowing every decision may not be right, every decision may not work, but my intentions behind it are real, and the players hopefully feel that. So that gives me confidence to stand in front of the group in any situation and deliver whatever message it is that I'm trying to deliver.
Talk about the relationship from the Oklahoma City Blue to the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're going to have some players play both in the G League and then on the NBA level for the Thunder.
For sure.
Can you name a few of those players, and how does that work?
So the thing that's been great about this is it's always well planned and well thought out. Okay. In terms of the transition from both places, and that's a lot of it's with how close we are to the Thunder building, Thunder practice building, and how both those buildings are structured. You know, okay. Those guys can come here and have the same amenities and things and resources that they would have there. They have them here. Mark Dagnall, our head coach, coached here. I was on his staff, and a lot of the things that he did, we do. So while both teams are different, stylistically they should be very similar, which helps the transition. And then just from our player standpoint, it shouldn't change their role, because the ebbs and flows of the G League dictate that by themselves anyways. You know, I told these guys 27 people went in the game for the Blue last year. Like, it's just the ebbs and flows of the G League. You need people sometimes. There's assignments. People get called up. So all that helps. In terms of who's going to be here, it could be a wide variety of guys. I think the Thunder's team is really young, and there's a lot of people that need to develop. And when you have a program like you do here that is so keen on development with all the resources available, it's never seen as a demotion or a place that you don't want to go. A lot of guys want to come here because they get to play, and they get to play in a similar style, and they get to grow and develop, which with our program, that's always number one. Did you grow, develop? Did you grow through those experiences? If you can say yes to those, it's a win for them. It's a win for us.
We're here with head coach of the Oklahoma City Blue, Kameron Woods. Very excited about this upcoming basketball season, and want to wish you and your team the best of luck.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a lot of fun, and I want to thank the players and Coach Woods for taking time out of their busy schedule to talk some Oklahoma City Blue basketball with us today. And you, the listener, the viewer, just remember, you can listen to all the Oklahoma City Blue basketball games on this station, CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. You can see them, you can listen to them all season long, and we are excited to be a part of it.